Okay, the very first variety I got up here is the Aster Great Crush. This is also known as New England Aster. This is a zone 3 to zone 8. We get 26 to 36 inches in height, as well as 40 to 44 inches in width. So don't be fooled by the size for this variety. It will cover a lot of landscape area. It has a beautiful, striking purple flower to it. We grow this in a 19 centimeter. It likes to be in well drained soil. This is a variety that you want to plant in an area where it gets at least 6 hours of full sunlight to part sun, the 4 to 6 hours. That's very important for that to get the full effect of this beautiful blooming purple flower. Bloom time for this variety is usually during the late summer to early fall. It does prefer to be, it's a very rich purple flower produced above a dark green foliage, perfect for the final season, for growing season. It's an excellent pollinator and it's a good variety for attracting bees and butterflies. As you can see, this variety is can full, loaded with buds and flowers, and ready to show its full effects. Next picture, please. Now, the Caryopteris, this is, we just rolled these into current. It should be showing on your Marriage Weekly, hopefully. These varieties were, you go ahead and scroll down, let you see the rest of the varieties. This is our next crop. They're not showing any buds and blooms yet, but as you can see, you got some good foliage and they are can full. Just keep in mind, we're trying to plan out 7 to 10 days ahead. This is going to give you some time to let your customers be aware of these varieties so they can load them on their trucks, because once it gets hot, the temperature rises up again, these will they thrive very fast and they'll be showing flowers. So we're trying to get this up there before it actually starts showing color. That way you get time to plan out orders and get them on trucks and get them out the door. Next picture, please. This is anemone, the curtain called Deep Rose. This is a zone 4 to zone 8. This will also, another variety gets 14 to 18 inches in height, as well as 16 to 18 inches in width. It has a beautiful pink, slight cup flower with a very gold center to it. As you can see from the picture, they're already starting to show some colors, loaded with buds. This is in a 19 centimeter. It likes to be in moist but well-drained soil. Bloom time for this variety is usually from between the mid to late summer. It's another variety also too that you want to plant. It likes to be at least 6 hours of full sun to part shade, 4 to 6 hours. We have them under shade right now just to slow them down. This perennial produces a dark rose pink flower that is positioned above the small mound of green foliage. The flowers are fuller than single and produces a double row of petals. As you can see, once it gets established, you would get lots of flowers for this variety right here. It's nice and clean, loaded with buds and blooms, and ready for your customers. Next picture, please. Okay, now this is the Calicarpa early amethyst, also known as beauty berry, zone 5 to zone 8. It would get 3 feet to 4 feet in height, as well as 4 to 5 feet in width. This is more of a lavender pink flower to it. It does have it is starting to get some flowers and buds on these right now. Great thing about this, it shows that during the season, as you get later into late summer, almost going to the fall, it will show these beautiful striking purple or lavender pink berries on it, which is very striking. But like I said, right now they're just showing the flowers. This variety stem can become leggy if you give it too much shade. We usually plant it right directly. It does well in direct sun. So basically, you want to keep in mind where you plant this variety before you get the full effect of it. In September, it will produce clusters of lilac violet fruit, which ripens in September. Next picture, please. Now, this is the Calicarpa lilac, also known as plentiful lilac beauty berry. This variety is zone 5 to zone 9. It would get 5 to 6 feet in height, as well as 4 feet in width. This we're showing right now is in a 3-gallon pot. As you can see, it's can full. This is another variety also. It is starting to show some buds and blooms with flowers. Once again, like this one, once it gets pollinated, it will show those beautiful striking berries with which you could just use it for decorations for your put them in vases inside your home and everything. Like it's beautiful decoration for you. This variety is a summer bloomer. Plant in full sun for its best performance. And that's what we do for this one. It is planted in direct sun. The purple fruit in the garden in September, good for floral arrangements and an excellent shrub for your gardens. As you can see, can full, short, compact, and just beautiful, ready to go in your trucks. Next picture, please. Now, this is the Coreopsis Goldilocks. We actually have a split trim on this variety. As you can see right now, these varieties loaded with buds and blooms. This is zone 4 to zone 9. It has a beautiful, striking, bright yellow flower to it. It likes to be moist but well-drained soil. A variety you want to make sure you plant in direct sun. That's where it does its best. It's a delicate, bright, golden flower, and it grows throughout the spring, flowering throughout the spring into the summer. It is recommended that you deadhead spin flowers to promote more blooms. And what's a great plus about this is this variety is considered to be disease resistant and deer resistance, which is very important, which I'm finding out a lot about that one, especially with deer resistance, rabbit resistance, because I've been getting a lot of them at my house. So it's very important. So you can plant certain plants in your yard that are actually considered to be disease and rabbit resistance, and this is a plus for you. Next picture, please. Now, this is the Rudbeckia Little Gold Star. It's also known as the Black Eyed Susan. This variety is zone 4 to zone 10. And we get 14 to 16 inches in height, as well as 14 to 16 inches in width. It has beautiful, striking yellow flower to it. This is part of the American Beauty series. We do have some that grow into 19 centimeters, but make sure you use the American Beauty series code for this variety, because this one is absolutely can full. As you can see the size of that head compared to the pot. Your customers are getting a really good deal for this variety right here. It doesn't take very much for you to buy these things to trim your landscape to fill up that empty spot. As you can see, it covers a lot of ground. This variety is, like I said, it's our 1 gallon American Beauty series, medium. It likes to be medium to dry soil. But you want to make sure you get a good drainage for this variety. Blooms in mid-summers all the way up into the fall. Likes to be in part sun to direct sun. A knee-high black eye Susan with a star-shaped golden eye. Flowers produces over the dark green foliage for a long time. This variety is considered a short version of the Goldstrum, and another great variety for attracting bees, butterflies, and birds. So that's a plus. It's win-win. Next picture, please. This is the Rudbeckia Prairie Glow. I'm sorry, it's not black. I got to correct that. This is a zone 4 to zone 8. This gets to 3 feet to 4 feet in height, as well as 1 to 2 feet in width. This has a beautiful, the great thing about this one is the flower. The foliage is more of a light green hue, but with the flowers, it's more almost like a firecracker. It's very stunning. It really stands out for this variety of plant. Once again, once you plant this and it gets established, it will give you loads of flowers. So that's a plus. So plant for the future for this. It likes to be in moist but well-drained soil. Plant in direct sun for a full best effect. Terrific for a late season garden. Bloom profusely in midsummer into the frost. It's considered heat and drought tolerant, which is a good plus. Extremely easy to grow and deer tolerant. Long-lasting color into you have in your landscape. Which was once again, these are just starting to show some buds and flowers. But once again, remember when we plant these, you're planting for the future for this variety. Next picture, please. Now, this right here is the hibiscus. We grow these into currant. This is our second canning crop. We sold through very well over the first season crop we had in the beginning of the season. So this is our next crop. It was planted later on in the season. As you can see, they're starting to get camp full. They don't have any buds and blooms on them yet. But once again, remember, we're planting 7 to 10 days ahead. We don't want to wait till they start showing buds because with this hot season, they'll bloom out very fast. So right now, I'm showing you a picture of the varieties, what they look like, and what they will look like in the future once you plant for the future. I actually plant some of these in my yard. I absolutely love them. And like I said, we did a good selection for these varieties right here. There might have been some varieties, a small one I might have been a percentage on, but still, as you can see, can full. Your customers won't be disappointed with this. So like I said, with all the hibiscus, the perennial ones, we did put that in concurrent for you. And I believe that might be it for me.
All right, first up is Paris, Calorie, and Inspire. These are zone 5 to 9, 35 to 40 foot tall, 20 foot wide. They do get the real nice white flowers all over their entire tree in early spring. And then it'll turn into glossy green leaves. They are a slower grower in a pyramidal form. They do get those dark shiny leaves, the white flowers obviously, and then in the fall you do get that bright red, purplish, orange colors. So you do get two different colors throughout the season, make it look really good. Next picture, please. This is the wisteria I named this fall. This is a 5-gallon on trellis. These are zone 5 to 9. It's a climbing vine, as you can see in the picture in the top right. So do keep that into consideration. They do get a fragrant purple flower. I believe they're like 5 inches long when they're in full bloom. Rich, humus, slightly acidic, well-drained soils. They are deer resistant and also trellising pollinators. As I mentioned, they do get the brilliant purple blooms in April and May. And then they will do a various blooming throughout the season as a rebloomer. It does bloom on both new and old wood. It is a very vigorous growing plant and also be disease resistant. And I believe it's not invasive, correct? And last, we have the Bachelor Royal Frost. I've been getting a lot of questions on what's available for river birch. These are the biggest and best looking plants as far as river birch multi-stem goes at the moment. So keep this in mind when you're getting questions from your customers. Again, Royal Frost, 40 foot tall, 20 foot wide. They do like moist, acidic, sandy, or rocky soils. Thing that really draws these in are the red crimson leaves for all year round color. They still get the exfoliating bark with every river birch does. And then again, this will hold its color all year long for the red leaves.